What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Spiritually Gifted 333. Stopping by to bring you inspirational spiritual tea. Loving me with all my flaws and all. But how are you guys doing mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally? We chopping heads off on this spiritual journey. Anybody coming in our vicinity, they getting pushed out of our way. Well, at least if you got negative energy, because I know I'm beyond the negativity. I'm all positivity. I'm all about changing my lifestyle, eating right, what I'm saying, drinking right, and being around the right people, because being around the wrong people is gonna set you back majorly, major setback. But that's here nor there. But on this spiritual journey, I have been learning a lot. Right as of right now, it's just a lot of shit going on in my energy, because it's people that, that's just watching me, and that's what they gonna do. People gonna attack you on your spiritual journey. That shit you can't control. But 111 on the timer. Let the motherfuckers attack you. You just stay protected, stay grounded, stay focused. And any negative energy you feel, just return that shit. Because at the end of the day, we know our energy as divine beings. We know we are filled with love, light, care, nurturing energy, healing energy. And that's why a lot of people are trying to attack us. They want our healing energy. They want our beauty, A lot of people, I know people are beginning to be attacked for their beauty, because us divine feminines, empresses, we are very, very much so attractive. And, we get hated on a lot. There's a lot of jealousy. There's a lot of envy. And, we can't control that. You know what I mean? Me as an Aquarius myself, I know I'm very unique. I know I'm different. I know I could be aloof. I know that I'm very smart, and people take that the wrong way, because they always look at me as if you don't know everything. But it's not that. It's just that I have a lot of wisdom, a lot of knowledge, especially being on this spiritual journey. Like, it's things I have to research, because it's things that I have to know, because me being spiritually attacked, that's where most of my scars come from, being spiritually attacked. I'm sorry, nobody's hitting on me, but spiritual wounds, you know what I'm saying? Just associating myself with narcissistic people that's really trying to manipulate your mind and really trying to use you, you know what I mean? So I've learned not to let nobody use me. I've learned to stand in my power and not let nobody take my power. Just don't let anybody close to me that I know and feel that their energy is off. I don't want anybody that did me harm or caused any misunderstandings and delays to my blessings or to my journey. But I do thank people for being on my journey, 311 on the timer, because me going through things it showed me, what I'm supposed to be doing. And it's supposed to be spiritually teaching, spreading the wisdom. Me learning and really being able to come on my platform and know what I'm talking about. 333 on the timer as I say this. But you see, I got a lot of people sending chaos magic. You hear me trying to trying to attack my crown chakra and crack. You know what I'm saying? Now that I'm mentioning crack, these people could be on drugs that's attacking me. So, when people get a little addiction in their system, they feel like Spider-Man. They want to go climb on shit. They want to look down on you, look in on your Akashic records, and try to put that shit in a web, right? So you be stuck, you be tied up in some shit you can't get out of, because that's what was happening to me. Narcissists will try to entangle you, 414 as I say this, will try to entangle you in relationships, bind you to them, so they can ultimately have you in your mind going crazy and can't move forward, can't be in another relationship, because they don't want to see you with anybody. Trust and believe, I am definitely experiencing a narcissist ex who's trying to destroy everything that I got going on in my life. 444 on the timer as I say this. But I am protected, so know that we are protected. But as we speak our truth and tell our story, we must expose what's going on, because I know that I was kept silent for a minute, and that's just the black magic and the spell work. But once I became aware of what's going on around me, my surroundings, I just know how to move. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, I feel energy very, very well. I know when I'm being attacked. I know when it's a lot of gossip going on about me. I know when people are ready for me to get on my platforms and post so they can figure out some shit to try to go and do more work, spill work. You know what I mean? But, people are just sick. But like I said, I stay focused, remain to myself. And, I just continue to collect knowledge because it is power. And, it is my power that nobody else can take from me. Um, so, yeah. So I'm moving forward confidently and just meeting new people that are kind and really just really spiritually like me because I'm a spiritual person. So, you know, at the end of the day, the person I end up with, we're going to be balanced. He's going to understand me on my spiritual level, 555 on the timer as I say this, and I will understand him on his level. You know what I mean? In a relationship, you both have to click. You know what I'm saying? When there's no compatibility, when people want to use you, when people are just narcissists and they just really want what they want when they want it, get yourself away from that. Any woman right now, especially divine beings, divine feminines, get away from these narcissists. At the end of the day, they're sucking the life force out of you. They just want you for your sexual energy so they can go out and attract hoes, prostitutes that they got to pay to have sex with, ultimately contract diseases, STDs, and then walk around the world spreading it around to people like it's okay. It's not okay. Go get some fucking help. Go get some fucking help. And you know what kills me? When people go through shit, they involve other people who don't got shit to do with what they going on. But they want to involve people because they shit fucked up. Stay over there where your fucked up shit is at and don't be putting nobody who got good shit going on in your way of your fucked up shit. And that's just period. Let people live. Hurt people hurt people. Jealousy and envy. Oh my God. People have lost their life behind jealousy and envy. Like, I don't get it. Like, share, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. Spiritually Gifted 333. Yes, my edge is still on fleek, and this is my gray hair. Shout out to the gray hair people. But I show my flaws and don't care. But like I said, stop people pleasing people. Right? I've learned to stop people pleasing people because at the end of the day, don't nobody give a fuck about you. And this could be family members. Don't nobody give a fuck about you. You will really know how real people are and who is truly, truly in your corner, especially when you going through shit. Because when I was going through shit, I didn't have nobody. Yes, family is around, but as far as me getting through it, I grew through it on my own. Mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. With the strength of God. I'm not even going to say that. Shout out to my dad, the Most High God, who got me through it. Shout out to my ancestors, spirit guides, guys and goddesses. Take us to my highest good. My guardian angels. The top angel in my life whom I love. You know who you are. Shout out to you. Being on this, I'm telling you, this spiritual journey, twin flame journey, I'm telling you, I wouldn't have thought this in a million years that I would be on this journey. But I've been through so much from a childhood up till now. And it's just time for me to just spread my wings, tell my story, expose everybody who was along my journey that stopped me, hexing and cursing, my bloodline, everything that is all coming together. I was a star from birth. And the entity attached to my bloodline would not let me get to my destiny. But I did have to figure it out on my own. Well, like I said, my dad helped me, the Most High God, who guided me throughout my life, showing me signs and synchronicities throughout my whole life. My ancestors and spirit guides was around me the whole time, connecting with me. Trying to awaken me to my spiritual gifts because I got helpers beyond me. And I'm thankful for that, though. And people know these things about me, and yet they send monitoring spirits. They do rituals to try to penetrate my energy. They go get voodoo dolls, you know what I mean? They try to hex, they try to curse. But at the end of the day, I know that this is my path. People throw negative energy on my platforms every day. That's just what they do. When people ain't got shit to do, pot to piss in, they target people because they live in a miserable ass life. They can't be happy. Their happiness has been stripped because they sold their soul to the devil. Why you sell your soul to the devil? I don't know. Money, the root of all evil. People are greedy as fuck and will do anything for money. 10-10 on the timer as I say that. I'm not associating myself with nobody. Greedy people, people who do malicious gossiping about someone they don't even know, but they running with narratives from people who telling stories because that's what they was here to do. My exorcists that I be having to perform on these motherfuckers out here that's not awakening is a motherfucker, because motherfuckers cannot handle what I have when they come around. Because I'm going to point shit out that needs to be pointed out, especially on the spiritual level. If you're unhealed, go heal yourself. But my energy is very, very sacred. Very, very sacred. Can't be out here playing around with my energy. People cannot get close to me unless you 1111, unless you know about the Most High God. Unless you got a deep relationship with the Most High God, you ain't finna get close to me. And I can tell if you do or you don't have a relationship with God. I can tell by looking at you. Ain't no talking gonna get me to believe that you got a relationship with God. Ain't no throwing his name around gonna get me to believe you got a relationship with God. You can pretend for as long as you want, but that mask will eventually drop. What's done in the dark will eventually come to the light, and you will be exposed, Caroline. Caroline, step to the light, Caroline. And when you were exposed, don't get mad at the person for exposing you. Because that's just, that's the truth. It is the truth. Learn how to accept it. Learn how to go heal yourself, and you won't feel so fucked up in the head. You wouldn't try to come after somebody you don't even know. You wouldn't try to come after somebody because somebody don't want to be with you. 12-12 on the timer. You would try to live your life as best as you can. And not worrying about somebody else that's living their life and that's happy and they at peace, like myself. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you ain't already done so. Spiritually Gifted 333. Triple on the threes. So, with that being said, we gonna stay spiritually motivated, humble, grateful, thankful. We gonna come outside every day we can and stay grounded. We gonna protect our energy by any means fucking necessary. Empress, divine feminines. Because the devil ain't finna win. We got too much shit to do and too much shit to lose. So the gossiping that's going on behind the scenes for you to come up out your body to rage bait you, it's gonna happen, baby. Let it happen. But God got your back non-stop, 24/7, 7 days a week. And I'm going to end it there. But I'm going to be back later with another read. It's your girl, Spiritually Gifted 333, triple on the threes. I just brought you some inspirational spiritual tea. I'm out, y'all. Peace.